Over central Java, part of today's state of Indonesia, during the 8th century ruled the princes of the Shelendra dynasty, a small kingdom which created huge wealth by way of agriculture. Under its reign, the creation of an enormous structure began and took more than 50 years to complete. Borobudur, the largest Buddhist monument in the world. At first sight, Borobudur seems to be a mass of grey stone, on which there are numerous points. The original Javanese builders knew the effect that terrace shrines would have with the addition of pyramid-shaped modifications. In Buddhism, mountains have always been a religious symbol. The teaching of religion was preached on mountain summits. On several occasions, the 432 Buddha statues on the 5 balustrades of the ground floor were featured as part of a general symbolic structure, representing a connection with the 72 statues on the circular terrace at the top. On each side, the statues display the typical symbolic gestures of the Buddhas. The Buddhas place their hands palm down on their right knee. Others show their palms facing up, or with their right hand raised. Borobudur, a mountainous creation comprising 60,000 cubic meters of stone. It is the largest Buddhist temple in the world and, as a wonder of the world, the largest ancient monument in the southern hemisphere. Shortly after its completion, when Hindu rulers came to power, it was left abandoned. The temple building symbolizes Meru, mountain of the world. Like a pilgrim's pathway to the summit, the building has to be negotiated clockwise, step by step. The 5-kilometre-long walk leads past 1,500 reliefs, which tell of Buddha's teachings. An illustrated storybook of life during the 8th and 9th centuries. Borobudur, the creation of several architects, was altered 4 times during a period of 50 years. To the left and right of the northern steps, watchmen guard new arrivals, and rishis, wise men, decorate the gates which lead to the next levels. An amazing 1,460 reliefs distinguish this shrine from all other world monuments. In many scenes, the main figure takes up only a small part of the picture, whereby a larger area features human forms, buildings, plants and animals, which have little or nothing to do with the pictorial story. The reliefs tell of the life history of Buddha, Gautama, beginning with the birth of Prince Siddhartha Images of diverse topics in relief form are very popular in Asian art. Expression by way of pictorial history and adventure has always been an important way of spreading religious information. Queen Dewi Maya, mother of Prince Siddhartha, dreams in her sleep of a white elephant that slips into her stomach. She dies 1 week after giving birth to a son. The young prince leaves the palace and is protected by gods. Then he marries Gopa and embarks on various travels. Due to his experiences, the prince lives frugally. His teachers are unable to satisfy his hunger for knowledge, and so he fasts under a bodhi tree in the Indian town of Bodh Gaya. Here he acquires the ultimate inspiration and becomes Buddha Gautama. He soon realizes that fasting has no advantage, and so he begins to eat what the girls of Uruwilwa give him. Once the pilgrim has entered the walkway, he is totally cut off from the outside world. Different symbolic figures guard the stairway approach on the east, which leads from level ground up to ritual terraces. Full of beauty and grace, the Buddha statues appear to give a special insight to inner perfection, only a few steps away from the summit of this artificial holy mountain. At last, the inspiration-seeking pilgrim reaches the highest level, the heavenly towering world of the stupas. Originally intended as a mausoleum for the ashes of Buddha, in each of the 72 buildings there is an awe-inspiring statue. These relic shrines in the clear blue sky of Indonesia are a reference to the seeker, that the path to well-being can only lead back down. Borobudur, a union of mountain elements, of the mandala and the stupa.